Hey guys, what's up? It's Esther again. I'm gonna answer a few more questions that we got from you lot. So let's get started. Okay, cool. First question we have is from Rachel, and she's asked, "What's the best cocktail in a student bar?" Number one, are you guys even old enough to drink? Am I allowed to do this? Well, anyway, the best cocktail, I actually don't know the name of it, but our student bar is called Cult Bar. It's just in our James Hare building. And they have this drink that comes in a vase. So it's literally like that big, like huge, like vase of like some sort of fruity alcohol. I wouldn't really know, but I know that's nice. I'm not really a cocktail person myself because drinking is bad and should be done only in moderation once you are old enough. Alex has asked, what is the best place for a night out? Right. In Ipswich, I'll say your best night out is probably just to go to all the different bars. Like, there's loads of bars in Ipswich they can go to, but every single student, no matter what, on a Thursday night will end up in Liquid. So that usually ends up being your best night out on a Thursday student night out in Liquid. I don't know, with the best nights out though, it really is down to your preference. If you like the really big clubs and stuff, like Colchester and Norwich are just like a short journey away, so you can always go nights out there if you really wanted to as well, Alex. But I would say probably first week of uni, your best night out will probably be Liquid. Alright, and Sammy's asked, any advice if you don't get the grades you expected? Right, with that, it's always good to have a backup plan. Obviously, when you're applying for uni, you put down your predicted grades on your UCAS application, and usually your offers are based on your predicted grades. Unfortunately, if you don't get the grades you need, there's always clearing. Clearing obviously is just an chance, an opportunity for you to kind of call up other unis and see what else is on offer and what's available after results day. One thing I would say in your UCAS application though, with that, maybe let's say if your predicted grades are all something like BBB, put one of your offers as something that accepts maybe BCC, just in case, as an insurance, just in case. But try to remain positive, obviously, and try and achieve the grades you're set. But if you don't get your grades, there is other options. You can always, like, once again, you can apply the year after if worst comes to worst. But clearing usually, like, you'll find somewhere definitely, like, it'll be okay. So don't worry about not getting your grades. Sure, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Alice has asked me, how does clearing work? I just spoke about clearing previously. Well, clearing basically works where when everyone gets their A-level results mid-August, obviously you find out or not if your universities accept you. Now, clearing then opens up, and what happens is for students who didn't get into their universities on their list that they've chosen, they get them put into this whole sort of like database for clearing. And basically, clearing allows you to look at every single other university that has available courses on them that necessarily didn't get filled during the usual application process. And with clearing, it literally takes like a day. Like within a day, couple hours, you just can call up these different unis and literally you give them the grades you did get. You give them your UCAS number and everything, and they just kind of check you out, and then they kind of literally, some of them literally decide then and there whether they want you or not. Some take a couple hours to get back to you, some a couple of days. It's not that long. It's not as complicated and scary as everyone likes to think it does. The only thing I would say about clearing, is if you happen to go through it like I did, like just make sure your phone is fully charged with enough like credit or minutes to call different universities, because probably waiting for your university phones and stuff, or like, not universities, your college phones and stuff will take ages, probably, if like quite a few people are going through it. But literally with clear, just keep a cool head, call up the different universities with different relevant courses for you, and literally within a day or two you'll most likely definitely get a place. It's just how willing you are to go somewhere different potentially, or potentially even study something different. But clearing is not as scary and complicated as everyone seems to make it. It really isn't. So I hope that helped, Alice. Alright, so I've got another question, yeah? What is the student nightlife like? Alright, student nightlife, I'll say, compared to other nightlife, is unbelievably cheap. Like, unbelievably cheap. Like, you can have a good night on, like, £10. Like, literally, like, you go pre-drinks with your friends, so then, you go halves on a bottle of orange juice because you're all underage. And then, you split a cab into town, that's like £1 each. Usually it's free entry everywhere if you're a student anyway, with your student card. And then £1 back. to get home, split a cab with someone. Like, it's unbelievably cheap. I'll say it's really fun as well. If you have like everyone like out, all your friends and stuff, like you're bound to have a good night. I don't know, with nightlife, it's just how good you're willing to make it, honestly. If you're one of those people that go out, have the best time of your life anywhere, then the student nightlife will just be even better. Just a lot cheaper. More fun. I think it's more fun anyway. So Sunny has asked me, how would I know what subjects will suit? I couldn't tell you what subjects could suit you because I don't know you, but I would say your best bet is to do your research. So if you know, let's say you're considering studying something like, I don't know, bioscience, like go have a look through like what sort of things are, like go through your content list, and I don't know, go to taster days. If you don't know what's going to suit you, go to taster days. I'm guessing you have a general sort of interest or some sort of general idea of what you potentially want to do, or what you know what you enjoy studying. But go to taster days, go to open like days as well, talk to lecturers and stuff, and find out if something's really for you. Don't just like apply and turn up on a course and realize you absolutely hate it. That's such a bad thing to do. Definitely do your research. Do summer schools and stuff like that. Like, proper go out of your way to go and investigate. Talk to professionals in the career that potentially you want to find out what will honestly suit you. That's the best way. With me, I knew I always wanted to do science anyway, and I've been to science summer schools. I've gone on taster days and stuff, and I knew what was for me down to my preference. But it's all about just looking and investigating and finding out what you really want to do. Hope that helped. Okay, I got a question from Catherine asking, what's it like moving in with strangers? At first, I thought it would be unbelievably terrifying that I am moving in with these absolute strangers, these people I actually do not know. Like, I don't know them from anywhere. Like, for all I knew, they could have been like crazy people, like, or just people I genuinely wouldn't get on with. Luckily, I've had like really good flatmates each time I've moved in, but it is scary at first. But you just kind of have to come out your shell and just be like, hey, I'm Esther, I'm going to live with you for the next like 9 months, so we have to get along, sort of thing, because you're going to be with them for the next 9 months, like, and they will become like your little family away from home. So it's scary at first, but it's just taking that first plunge. By the second night, you guys are probably best friends anyway, so it's honestly fine. It's nothing to worry about, Catherine. It's fine moving in with strangers, as long as they're not psycho or murderers. But I doubt it. I doubt you'll move in with psychos. Hope you won't. No, you won't. You won't. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, cool. My last question is from Dylan, and it's, is UCS well supplied with equipment for courses? Well, I do science, so I can only speak about science and technology school, really. But for those subjects, we are very well supplied. We have a whole building dedicated to our school, and it's got working labs with labs for health and nutrition, bioscience, and sports science with all the necessary equipment you'll need on your course. One thing I'll say as well, when you come to UCS, which hopefully you will be, Dylan, you'll be in the labs from the first year actually using this equipment, which is a lot of universities actually don't get a chance to use any of their science equipment until usually their last year. So straight from first year, we're building up your confidence using equipment that you would find in the working world. So by the time you graduate, your lab skills are amazing. You're in the lab like once a week for most of the science courses anyway. Everything's state of the art, brand new. And because of the fact our classes are quite small, you actually have a lot of time actually using the stuff and not just watching a lecturer or someone demonstrate how to use it. You're kind of in there straight away learning the correct protocol and everything when using the labs, so which is really good. I'll say if you're definitely interested in the sciences, especially, then our UCS is very well equipped. Everything you'll be kind of learning in your course will probably relate back to some sort of an experiment, some sort of practical application that you would get to do yourself to fully understand it. So it's not just textbook learning, you are actually doing the science. So yeah, come to UCS for sciences. So make sure you check out the blog more, check our Twitter, everything you need is on there. Feel free, honestly, like, write into us, like, happily answer your questions, and hope you have a good day, guys. Bye.